Okay, great. So yeah, assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. Yeah, it's been some time since I think we all got together and had some thoughts around what we need to do. I just Anil approached me and I thought I'll come up with some few slides on what we can do. So this is just a proposal, and I think what we can do is think about it. If this looks okay, we can start with this, and then we can keep adding. As you know, it's all iterative process. Like we start with a minimal viable product and then we go on from there, right? So the idea is to have uh, so a kind of a technical forum where it'll be an open-ended, kind of a discussion community which would cater to audience which will be of our alumni, staff, and students. I just included staff and students as I think that will be helpful for them as well. So alumni are definitely going to be the key or the main component of this community, but staff and students from asset as well can be part of this. And the primary goal of this community would be to provide a platform to the audience, which I just spoke about, to share technical knowledge, cater to some brainstorming sessions, technology debates, career guidance sessions, just so that it adds value to our professional life and helps shaping individuals. We also need, right, though we are experienced, but we also need guidance from time to time. It's not just the fresh graduates who are coming out of the college, and we want to transform our current careers and or get aligned to what are the reigning regimes or technologies are. So this is what I thought of a vision statement. And maybe, once you have a time, you can review it. If you need any edit or anything you want to add or whatever, any suggestion, most welcome. So I just thought of having a vision statement for this, just the technology in a forum. Okay. Moving on. So what is the gateway for this? So what are we trying to achieve? So definitely the first goal is to build a strong technical community, which would have problem solving ability and would have improved soft skills and would also be ready to contribute on the transforming world of technology. How we're going to do it? We definitely need to start from the basic, where we align the community with technical knowledge and bring awareness so that we can choose the right career path and the latest technology concept and the awareness around industry standards. Okay. And what really works, what we have seen is if we focus on these three F's, this is something which definitely works for any major team or maybe a community to work. Is we stick to the fundamentals, where we are in this case covering fundamental aspect of design and technology, maybe starting from a basic level and going to the latest concept, and even coming up and helping in day-to-day problems as well. So if someone has a problem, is facing a technical problem, maybe this community can help that person a challenge, because there are so many different minds across Masset who are maybe in the same field, designing field, technology field. So we can definitely go out and help. And it has happened in pockets, in silos, where someone has reached out to me or I have reached out to someone and we have helped each other. But if we have a platform, then I think some of the issues we face, technical issues that you face, and we don't have answers to that also we can go and talk about it, right? And the focus is would be on the value add of this platform. What is the value add? If it is just a platform which people come and talk and there's nothing which is bringing value, then I think we might not be that successful. So we have to drive the forum in a focused manner so that the value add is kind of measurable at some time, and we can figure out what could be the measure of it. Maybe someone has got and a guidance so that he was able to change his job, or he was able to fix a technical issue, or we are learning about new things. Someone has completed a certification because of some of the knowledge shared in this platform has helped him. So it could be many factors where we can measure this success of the value add. Fun is not the fun we think about, in personal life. It's more about the professional life fun. So we engage others, and we bring the personal effectiveness of an individual as a key parameter for this platform. And yes, cater to community building activities, how we can strengthen our community, and absolutely enhancing technical skills, but maybe in a kind of out of the box way, so that it's more fun, so people are more interested in to come and join this platform. So this is what I thought of, and this is still work in progress. A proposed meeting structure, which could be 1 to 1.5 hour discussion or a session on a monthly basis, where the agenda for the discussion is communicated in advance. And depending on the acceptance of the percentage acceptance of the meeting, we can we can always decide what whether we should go ahead or not, or postpone the meetings. And I just need to figure out what could be a good communication strategy, for this kind of a meeting. So we can use, as what Anil was discussing earlier, we can use WhatsApp, maybe emails, or maybe something new, which is like Slack. If you can use Slack or some other technology, that will be better. So we can think about it, and we can make sure that if our communication is good, I think we'll get a lot of interest for this platform. And what we would do is like, it's like a kind of a guideline, not a very strict measure that, but the guideline could be 60% of the time we are presenting the main content, 20% time for interaction, introduction, Q&A, 10% time on technology news, and let's say 10% time on job opportunities or something else. So again, as I said, this is just the proposed meeting structure. We can always edit and modify based on your suggestions. So, and the idea is to how we grow is we connect. That's what we're doing right now. We convene, we brainstorm, we bring in an idea, and definitely we collaborate for success. And then once we achieve the success, we celebrate. Okay. So yeah, that was it. So any questions, anything you want for any slide, I can go back and talk about it.
Yeah, Aman, first of all, thank you for your time as well as the effort of Anil, what he is putting in to organizing all the things. We had started this almost a year back, and we had not gone too far due to various reasons. Of course, we were
Right,
busy,
right. Yes.
and everybody was busy. And of course, one of the reasons that we don't had this culture earlier in our college, and that is the reason which I am saying that the number of attendees are very less, where it should have been more, because so many peoples are there. But yes, we have to keep on going with this type of things on the regular basis. So let us plan it either weekly or bi-weekly, whatever suits to everybody. That's the one thing. And the slides what you have presented is really good. See, the whole idea, for establishing this AAN was what we realized that, of course, when we came out from the college, there was nobody for us to give any guideline
Right, right. Absolutely.
exactly what's happening in the market, what we have to do. If you are in the mechanical side, you are in the computer side, electronics, nobody was there to guide us,
Right.
really. And hats off to all the students who are now well settled everywhere for their individual capability, and of course the support of each other, whatever was possible to provide each other. So we decided that since we are so many numbers in the so many different fields, now we are established. So let us try to transform this information, this experience, to the upcoming generation. So keeping that only in mind, this whole AAN was formed, right? So this slide what you have, where you are putting the 60% time of presenting the main content here, what this is a good slide, and the way you have divided the percentage on it. Of course, Aman, one thing is this, what as per I understand that you want to have this technology discussion or technology transfer among ourselves. Means the people who are already into the business or into the job, right? At the same time, I want to have some uh, guideline or some plan how we can transfer all these information to the upcoming batches in the college.
Right, right, absolutely. So this, I thought of the same thing. That's why I've included the staff and students as well as in the vision statement. So this could be for the students as well. So let's say if alumni, we know that the attendance is always less. So the one way
Mm,
what we can do is, if we pass this information on to the students and they feel they are interested, then
mm.
definitely I think it could be a better success, because I feel the attendance from the students will be definitely 10 times higher than what we have with the alumni.
Exactly, exactly.
So yeah,
So
Yeah,
that
absolutely we can reach this. We can always take this out to the students and ask them to be part of these sessions. We can guide them, even the staff as well. So their teaching methods are slightly traditional in nature. If they want some modern way of teaching, we can talk about that. And absolutely we can say that, okay, we have a technical forum and we start like once a month, maybe we have a computer science kind of meeting, then the next week it's civil, then next week is next month it's like mechanical, something like, we can do something like that, and we
in
can
fact
ask.
that is very much required, Aman, for the teaching is for the staffs of the college. It is very much required
Right, right, absolutely.
because I have seen that most of the people, when in the November when I had gone there in the college, and when I have seen the teachers, and so none of them are having any industrial exposure, and
Yes.
they don't know exactly what is happening and what has changed in all those years. They are not aware about that. So it is very much required that we have to empower them with the new technology, a new way of teaching, the development of the industries. That is very much required. In fact, we have to make some modules for that purpose also for the teachers.
Right, I agree.
Okay, so yesterday we had one discussion, Aman sir. I mean, probably, Sajad sir, are you in? So we are working to create a training portal where we
Yeah,
can track all those details. Actually, that was not a final solution. We will come up with a larger audience. We will come once we have a solution ready. But yeah, we are working where we have a three kind of profile. You kind of a student can have their own profile. They could see that what they have learned in last 6 months or from when they have enrolled. As a instructor or alumni, they will have that what they have committed or when they have scheduled classes for that. And management perspective, we have an admin portal where kind of a team can approve or kind of reject the request on training from our portal. So that is in progress. We will come up once we have a final solution. So we will have a separate talk on that. I think that's all we had. Tabriz sir, Abhishek, Kafil sir, if you want to